everyone, and good Saturday morning. Starting you out with a big picture look at the next couple of hours. We are going to see an earlier start to the storms today. That is thanks to our onshore winds. So right around 10, 11 o'clock this morning, plan on some of those coastal showers and storms to start to pop up, moving the general direction of Tampa. Between about 11 to 3 p.m., that's when we're looking at our highest storm chances. But good news, as we approach the fireworks shows, a lot of those thunderstorms winding down at that point. So yes, there will be maybe a couple of lingering showers closer to 7 and 9 p.m. that time frame, as we are going to be gearing up for the fireworks. But overall, we're going to be watching lesser coverage at that point. Pretty right now as we look out in downtown St. Pete. 82, winds are calm, couple of clouds, and otherwise plenty of blue sky sunshine to kick off the morning. 77 as we look out in Hudson Beach, where winds are also calm. And while we have mostly been dry this morning, it's been this one batch that rolled through Pinellas. Right now fizzling out quite a bit, but we did have some of that heavy rain that rolled through Pinellas Park. And now right over the Safety Harbor area, just a brief downpour still hanging on. This is generally moving due northeast, so Oldsmar next in line to get some of that rain, though otherwise we're watching a lot of that heavier rain that was in place about an hour ago, just now focused over the Safety Harbor area, and then another batch of light rain pulling on shore right now, Indian Rocks Beach in line to see some of that rain, though not a ton of lightning, nothing too heavy right now in the mix. But the overall trend as we get to 10, 11 o'clock this morning, watching for those onshore winds to pop a couple more downpours, rumbles of thunder late morning and through early afternoon. So look at 1 o'clock. At that point, we are going to be watching for those scattered storms and downpours. Make sure you're staying weather aware, as there could be some frequent lightning in any of the storms that fire off. But then look at 3, 4 o'clock. At that point, we start to dry things out closer to our coastal communities as the storms push inland. So we'll be watching for those scattered afternoon and evening storms around Polk County, DeSoto, Hardy Highlands a little bit more favored. And then even once we wind down those evening thunderstorms, look at the clouds. They are going to be in place even as we watch just for a few of those lingering areas of rain closer to the fireworks shows, which a lot of those happening closer to that 9 o'clock hour. So even despite that, still some clouds in the mix, and overall it's going to limit the heat for us just a bit today, as we're mostly in the 70s all across the area. Look at your day ahead forecast. We'll really watch from about 10 to noon to 2 p.m. For those darker skies. Temperatures mostly limited to the upper 80s in St. Pete, and then between about 4 to 6, mostly winding down the thunderstorms at that point, but the clouds still in play. Otherwise, it's these heat advisories for other portions of the country that are a big story that we continue to talk about. Temperatures near D.C., even New York City, highs today about 98 to 100 degrees. So a lot of dangerous heat for the Northeast. Meanwhile, with the clouds and the earlier start to the storms, we're talking upper 80s to low 90s for many of us for highs today. West wind on the water 5 to 10 knots, light chop on the bay, seas 1 foot or less. Storms ending tonight. We're going to look for low temperatures in the low to upper 70s, and then keeping those storm chances at about 50% on Sunday with an earlier start to the storms again.